So here we are on the Dub Decor page, and I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. You'll see we have the layer slider here, and it's smaller now because what we've done is we went ahead and added a sidebar. So these layer sliders are completely responsive, so that what they do is they fill the width of whatever container that they're within. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Edit this page, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to go ahead and take over here real quick. It seems to, for some reason, I don't know if anybody's in here right now or if it's actually locked. I'm not quite for sure exactly what's happening, but it keeps showing as locked. So I just keep taking it over. If I am actually taking over something that people are working on, I do apologize. So now I'm going to go ahead and view the page, and as you view, you're going to notice that this layer slider has come in, and it's all the way like it was before. It's really, really wide, really, really large. And so you're going to notice that when you create a page, it's going to automatically be on the default template, and the default template doesn't have a sidebar on it. So without a sidebar on it, this is going to go ahead and take, and it's going to occupy this entire container, which is roughly 1,170 pixels in width. Which, of course, as you can see, these photos are going to look grainy because they're not quite that big, and it is. And when people first come over and they view it, it is. I mean, it's huge. It's taking up the entire screen, and yeah, I can easily see why you didn't want this slideshow in place like this. But all you have to do when you're in here is just come over here and change this to Page with Sidebar, which is going to be the selection all the way down at the bottom. And then all you have to do is click Update. And then once you've done so, you refresh the page, now the sidebar will be added. And since the sidebar is added, that's changed the width of the main container over here to around 600 pixels wide. And in doing so, of course, this goes ahead and fills that with. And the reason that we do want that in there like that is because then it doesn't matter what device that it's being viewed on. As you can see, it changes and adjusts for that particular device. So all you have to do is add the sidebar, and that changes that. Now, if you don't want this layer slider to be responsive, if you wanted it to, instead of being responsive, if you just wanted it to always be 480 pixels, you could come over here to the layer slider, and I'm going to come over here and show you exactly where I came into the layer slider at here. So I'm going to come over here. I believe we are at Dub Decor version 2, and I'm going to come over, when you first enter in, you're going to come into the area that has the slides. You want to come over here to Global Settings and click on that. And then you're going to see this little thing is called Responsive. If you unselect Responsive and then save your changes, when you come out and you refresh the page, now you're going to see that this is now a 480 pixel width slider, and but it's going to stay 480 pixels. See what I'm saying? Now it's no longer responsive. So even though it is the actual 480 pixel size, now on smaller screens it's going to hang off that smaller screen. So that's why we go ahead and we make it responsive, and in making it responsive, that means that it will automatically adapt for that screen size, is how you want to do that. So now, there is a way with CSS if, for instance, you wanted this to be a maximum of 480 pixels wide but still be responsive. You can't do that, unfortunately, in this particular point-and-click interface, but I can do that specifically through CSS for specific slideshows. We can do that, and it just takes a few minutes to do it. So if you would like us to do it, just let us know. But nowadays, in modern web design, people are going to kind of expect responsive things to be responsive and to fall into place. And even if we did create some rules for that, it may still show up a little funny in WebKit browsers, which are Chrome and Safari. And Safari is used on iOS devices. And a lot of the times when people are viewing your website, half the time or over half the time now, they're on a mobile device. And those mobile devices are kind of right about now evenly split between Android and iOS devices. So Android's a little ahead in raw numbers, but still the Apple iPhone and Apple iPad are major players, and they are a little touchy when it comes to responsiveness. We do have to oftentimes write a lot of specific rules just for them when it comes to creating responsive layout. But anyway, I've digressed. If you have any further questions or anything on the layer slider, or if you need any more clarification, just let us know.